Hello guys, my own buntak, kamasta. In Tagalog that means good morning, how are you? We want to welcome you to Junilai and Williams Adventures. Once again, this is William and we invite you to once again listen in on our channel. We appreciate all our subscribers and we appreciate those that follow our channel. We're coming to you this morning here in the Philippines. It's probably in the evening or at night in the West, in the USA. But we hope that you'd catch this video when you're getting up, maybe when you're on your way to work or while you're drinking your coffee or when you come home from work. And check us out, guys, right here at Junilai and Williams Adventures. But we want to talk about a subject after we got some input from our subscribers. And the subject is, should I visit the Philippines? Should I visit the Philippines? The reason that we came up with this subject today, and we're not going to talk long, briefly, maybe 8 to 10 minutes. And a lot of people were asking me, they said, I want to get away from the cold weather and the winter that's upon us now on the East Coast in the U.S. And, I can't afford to go to Hawaii. It's hard for me to pay for the beachfront places that are down in some of the most beautiful parts of Florida, or even out there in California in some of those areas. But I've been watching some of your videos, William, Junilai, and you, William, and you show me some beautiful places in the Philippines. And the question that we have is should I visit the Philippines? We're not talking about retiring into the Philippines and moving to the Philippines at this point, but we're talking about should I visit the Philippines? Well, let's just look at it from a few different angles. The Philippines is about 7,000 or so islands. A lot of them are beautiful islands, breathtaking places like Boracay, resorts there in Boracay, Bohol, which is another island, El Nido in Palawan, Puerto Princesa. There are so many beautiful places, guys. Batañan Island. There's Camotes Island. There is also Siquijor. And just so many beautiful places that are very affordable to escape the winter weather and come to visit for 2-3 weeks, even a month. The main cost in a trip to the Philippines, guys, would probably be the plane fare back and forth, which at this time is probably running about $1,500 to $2,000 round trip to New York, depending on where you're coming from, if you have a direct flight or layovers. So that would be the main cost. You could probably rent a condo or a beachfront for even a month for $300 or $400 US. That's $300 or $400 US, guys. And this is on a beach that you would only have to walk a few feet or meters, as they call them here, to the ocean. The weather is always between 80 and 90 degrees. Even when there's so-called typhoon season, there's not always a storm. Just like in America, when there's hurricane season, doesn't mean there's always a hurricane. So a lot of people are afraid to visit the Philippines because people say, well, William, I heard about bad typhoon storms there, and I heard about there's a lot of earthquakes that are happening in different places there, and there are all kinds of mudslides and things. Those things are all true. But as anywhere, there's earthquakes on the west coast of the United States. There's tornadoes in the middle part of the United States. There's hurricanes that come up and down the eastern coast all the time, but it doesn't mean it's happening all the time, guys. And I've been living here for almost a year and a half, and I've yet to experience any of those things. I was on one island, Bataan Island, and there was a typhoon that was blowing through, and were stranded on that island for another couple days at a resort because the ferry stopped running. But after the 2 days were over and the rain stopped, the sun came out again. It was beautiful again. We enjoyed the rest of our vacation, which got extended by 2 more days. And then we got on the ferry and we went back to Cebu, where we're living at the time. So, yes, the Philippines is a island nation that has many islands, many very beautiful islands with white sand, blue water that you can visit, guys. And as I was stating earlier, the main cost that you would have would be the plane flight. So just like any other vacation destination, if you chose to come to the Philippines, when you come into the country, they have what they call visa on arrival for certain countries, and the U.S. is on that list. So you would get a 30 to 60-day visa when you arrive in the country. You need a passport, guys. The passport has to be valid for at least 6 months. Also, you need to fill out an entry requirement, which is a Philippine website where you go through their little protocols, which is very easily accomplished. So you have your passport stamped. When you land in the country, you show them your passport. It's stamped with your 30 or 60-day stay tourist visa, which is your passport with a stamp, and then you're off to the country. If you chose to stay longer, then you would have to go after the 30 days or 60 days to an immigration station and get your visa extended. That's what I do every 2 months here. And I can do that up to 36 months. Now, being married, I can apply for a 13A visa, which is a marriage visa. But if you're on a tourist visa, you can extend it up to 36 months, guys. So it's very possible to visit the Philippines, yes, and enjoy it as a vacation destination. So what are some of the problems, William? What are some of the things that I would need to do if I decided that I wanted to travel to the Philippines on a vacation? Well, number one thing that you would want to do, guys, is make sure that your credit cards are up to date. Make your credit union or bank aware that you are traveling to the Philippines so that they don't think that someone has fraudulently got hold of your card, because they would not be able to operate if you didn't let them know. Make sure that you have the proper insurance if you're getting traveler's insurance, which is very inexpensive for the duration of your trip, in case you lost your valuables, in case you had an accident or with an accident on a motorbike or anything befell you. So traveler's insurance would be a good thing. You can also book vacation spots while you're still in the USA. I remember the first time I came to visit the Philippines, I booked a stay at a resort on Bantayan Island before I even came to the Philippines. And I think that I paid in excess of about $30 a night for a beach resort on Bantayan Island that looks like you're in Hawaii for 1/10 of the money, guys. So if you've never had an opportunity to go to Hawaii, you've never had an opportunity to go to a place like Key West and experience beachfront living and everything that the beauty of that, you can do that in the Philippines, because there are places that are even more beautiful, spectacular places, guys, on some of these beaches, some of these islands like Bantayan Island, Boracay Island, Bohol Island, and Alona Beach, Boracay Beach, Bantayan Beach in the Santa Fe area. These are places, guys, that are world-class beaches that are ranked in the top 10 in the world. Boracay Beach, Palawan, and all these places are there for you to experience. Remember, God, as my niece told me a while back, life really begins at the edge of your comfort zone. So from our subscribers that said, can I visit the Philippines? Yes, you can, guys. And that's male or female. All sorts of tourists travel in the Philippines. When I was at Boracay Beach, it was an hour's flight from where I'm staying in Cebu. The flight for round trip for me and my wife was $175 round trip. And that was really good seats in first class, guys. And we were there within 45 minutes. There were people from Europe. There were people from all over the world that were on Boracay Beach. I met a brother that was from Las Vegas, Nevada, that has a YouTube channel named Smooth Lee. Check out his channel, by the way. He does vlogs and he does a good job. His name is Smooth Lee and he does vlogs. Check him out, guys. But I met him and I met others that I met at that beach in Bohol. So, yes, the answer to the question of our subscribers is, can you visit the Philippines? Yes. All it takes is, just like you were taking a vacation to Disney or any other place, that you get your vacation time approved ahead of time. That's what I did in 2019 when I first came to the Philippines. I got 19 or 20 days off. I then had my money. I saved $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and I had acquired my plane ticket. Then I already had my passport, and I planned the trip, guys. And it was the best thing I ever did in my life to see another country, a different culture, a different viewpoint, expand my horizons just beyond borders. You can't put a price on expanding your spiritual awakening that you get from looking at a white sand beach and a crystal blue water and understanding that God made a big, beautiful world, guys, that is ready to explore. Are there dangers? There's always dangers when you take a trip that's so long, a 16-hour flight one way, or you can break that trip up in a layover. But the question is, are there dangers? There are all kinds of natural things that happen when you are on the other part of the world, but nothing that you can't research and maneuver and enjoy yourself, guys. So we're going to leave you at that point, but we're going to get further into it the next time we come back to you. We're going to talk about some of the things that you may need to bring with you, which is not a lot, guys, because of the weather here. Most of the things that you should pack are shorts, and you should pack your swimwear. You should pack things for your stomach like Imodium and those kind of things. Because of the food, it may be different when you're eating, and our tastes are different. Our palates are different. So those are some of the things that we'll be talking to you in the next video about. And some of the things that we discussed in other videos are down below, guys. Check out some of our other videos here at Junie Lai and Williams Adventures. We'll be getting back to you next time. But remember, guys, enjoy life every day, because tomorrow's not promised. But to the subscribers that ask us, can you visit the Philippines? Absolutely, guys. Men and women are welcome in the Philippines. They have world-class tourism. Come and see, guys. We'll see you next time at Junie Lai and Williams Adventures. Signing off for now, guys. See you later.